Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Clappy here, and I'm bringing you a review of the Skypad, a special colorway, the shiny Yume, and the Superlight 2. So I'm going to keep too much short. I'm not going to go into the technical details. Anybody wants a review, you can look that stuff up online. I'm more or less going to show you about why this stuff is important and what are the key highlighting features of somebody who's come from the Superlight or the original GP wireless. Why do you want to come to these, and more or less how do you perform? There's going to be a big game. I'm going to show an entire competitive game of Silver 3 Overwatch, in which I went ballistic in, and I'm going to show you how I train. And I mean, stay tuned for go to the gaming Bible if you want to see how I train flicks, and if you want to see some of my recent placements on tracking as well as updates on my tracking scenario training. Stay tuned for further episodes of the gaming Bible and whatnot. But until then, let's get into the unboxing. So, you know, the Skypad unboxing, it's the same old comes really well packed, cardboard box, wood grain texture, and voila. So we have the shiny Yume right here, Skypad 3.0 XL, and what's important, I rolled trips. So 555 shit, you already know. So pretty big, really smooth. A brand new Superlight 2 is going to glide on this really excellently. And also I want to get like everything up here nice and clean, so stay tuned for the setup revamp that I'm doing for Christmas. I got a new case, new PC, went kind of crazy this Black Friday. Got lucky, got blessed, and we're going to get into the unboxing of the Superlight 2, which I really am thinking that's going to matter a lot more than the Skypad. So we got the Superlight 2 here, and I went with magenta instead of the original black because I'm going for Miami Vice colorways. Stay tuned for the setup revamp. And overall, all in all, I really liked how the original black Skypad and black Superlight performed. So I went, since I'm deciding to take this a lot more seriously, I'm gonna be playing with the pink, and I'm gonna be playing with the pink and getting everything about this nice and color coordinated just for the Riz. I see a lot of people on YouTube doing that, so I wanted to follow suit. And yeah, so immediately out the box, what you're granted with is the regular stuff. I'm not going to get into it. You get the dongle, you get that. What's great about this is it gets 2K hertz. Key points about the Superlight is that these clicks, they protrude further. So if anybody had an original Superlight and they were worried about pressing these side buttons for like Fortnite or anything that it was imperative for you to be pushing these buttons on consistently, I'm really shouting out Logitech for doing that for us. I'm really appreciative because it, you know, and yeah. So we're gonna get this all set up, and then I'm gonna get this all set up. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna input the tracking. I'm gonna input this game in which I'm showing you how you should be forming on something if you get it out of the box. I'm going to show you after that. I'm going to show you my placements on certain tracking scenarios just to give you an idea of how skilled you want to be or how hard you want to practice on something. Like, let's say if you were on super glides and you wanted to start tracking super glides on a glorious XXL. They are smooth, but they're not smooth like this. So if you really work hard at it, and I don't want to say handicap yourself, but get used to tracking with a little friction, because you can actually still track pretty decently well on this setup. When you go over to Superlight, your growth should just be explosive. After a couple of days of playing on and getting used to it, tracking with 76, you should be hitting some pretty insane numbers. Once again, that's all coming in later. So let me cut right here. I'm gonna get you guys set up and show you guys the match, and then after that I'm gonna have all of this set up in Kovaak, and we're gonna give you my final and closing thoughts.
Ready for battle.
You've been distant lately, Lacour.
By your design.
Ponder anything unusual? Dangerous?
No, never.
No mistakes. No mercy. Healing pylon out.
Do not get in my way.
Healing pylon here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
No matter what.
They can't get away with this.
My ultimate is almost charged.
Face the sunrise! Surrender to my will. My pylon is down.
Bionic healing ready for you. I've got you in my sights. Pay attention or you'll wind up killed. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
KIA. Bionics deployed.
No mother's kindness.
Anna checking in.
Fire at will.
The payload has reached
Still got some fight in me.
¿Qué onda? System tag.
Receive my aid.
Surrender to my will.
The enemy still wants more.
Cannot escape me.
I've been doing this for Get out of my way or I'll run you over. Full refreshment?
You can still be of use to me.
Big stanger left.
60 seconds remaining.
Gotta go.
Shields online.
30 seconds. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Thank you. Exquisite.
Redeploying.
What do you want?
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready
Every
for
soldier needs a cause.
More field research? Grand.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
This part of the country is so beautiful. Reminds me of road trips when I was a kid. Different world. And we'll never get it back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort the payload.
Moving the payload. Let's go!
That was for Gerard.
I am moving the payload. Falling.
That warms the bones.
Get together.
Still got some fight in me. Aim where they're going, not where they are. Redeploying.
I am on fire. I will lead us to victory.
Keep moving.
I'm still standing, I'm still fighting. They can't get away with this. We're outnumbered. Stay sharp.
Join the team. Give them a hand. Move up.
For the part.
The payload slow. Here.
My own.
That one's confirmed. You picked the wrong.
Persistence is always
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready
Every
for
soldier needs a cause.
私がついてる。
Safety's off. It's a cruel world out there.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch.
パパや。
You better keep up. This isn't a daycare.
Kids can surprise you.
Then I better not be disappointed.
Kids also disappoint you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
ruination is imminent.
Stop the payload.
Thank you.
My ultimate is charging. Join. They have us outnumbered. Enemy turret ahead.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
Enemy turret eliminated. They checked in.
You're going home in a flash. that.
Enemy
My
turret
ultimate
down.
is charging.
Enemy turret down. Enemy turret down.
Surrender to my will. You struggle to live up to your legacy.
I've seen
I'm on
tougher
fire.
spots.
Well,
Complete. Score 3-4. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready
Every
for
soldier needs a cause.
Particle cannon online. Let's run them over.
More field research? Grand.
It's so hot. Ah, I forgot my summer clothes again.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war.
5, 4, 3,
Hands down.
1. Attackers incoming.
That's better.
enemy turret eliminated.
I've seen tougher spots.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Ruination is imminent.
30 seconds.
Fire at will.
My sights.
I am unbreakable.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Editing Clappy, and if you're performing at the peak, just a lot of people like going off of saying that stats don't really matter in Overwatch, but if you're hitting everything and you're actually dominating the match, this is what it should look like. This is the one competitive match I played that I displayed on a new Superlight 2, and, you know, enjoy. So what's up, guys? This is Editing Clappy here, and I'm just gonna, so my Go XLR is messing up, go figure. The setup I got in my take, and I'm just gonna just sum up what I had said previously. So pretty much what caused me to be able to explosively play like that and get such a good initial placement in the world of tracking on Overwatch was because I was doing a lot of Kovaaks. Not a lot of in quantity, but I was doing a lot of things, and I was just testing the waters out with a lot of stuff. So on a glorious triple XL and super glides on a Superlight 1, I was able to track and get some initial placements. You're probably going to hear double talking, but I got 80.6% on thin aiming long, and from what I remember, I believe that on thin aiming long invincible, I grinded really hard, got 40% and got an 88.6. Now these aren't top notch numbers. These aren't, you know, best of the best world class we're eclipsing it. But if you stay on this path, and eventually you will reach #1 or the best you can possibly be. So I'm gonna continue to have to come in and out like this when I figure out that my Glow XLR is messing up, but stay tuned. I want you guys to really drill and get as high as you possibly can on, because I feel like this was what really inevitably led me to lead to certain clips like this. And inevitably be able to do this a lot more consistently in that game. So now that we're here on Kovaaks, you know, if you guys have been following the Gaming Bible, I thank you for sticking with me. But you know, we got some certain stuff here that's really challenging to do. But I just know I'm gonna get her done. Better late than never. Okay, so when I first initially did this, I scored somewhere like 88%. Let me go say where the leaderboards are. Yeah, so we dropped from 88.6% to 80.6%. So once again, that's still not ridiculously good, but it's good enough to show that you're better than your average player at just aiming tracking. So I'm going to give you guys one take here. This is all completely not warmed up. If need be, I'll probably drop a second video on what my new high score is. What's up, guys? This is editing Clappy again. So I got close to 80% again right now. During no warm up, all of that, I got a 70, high 70s, and I believe that I can start worrying about getting into that 90 plus and start cementing myself as, you know, one of the best aim trainers as well. Shout out to like VT Maddie and such. If I stay on this track and do what I believe is the best way to hone your mechanics in these senses, stay on this path of setting goals for yourself. Don't overtrain, but allow these scenarios to be a benchmark to how you want to be performing in game, and then eventually you should be hitting, you know, those widow trackings. So do your best to hone your mechanics. Don't overtrain or, you know, waste all your juice in Kovaaks or aim lab, whatever you try to do before you get into game. This is editing Clappy out again. All right, final editing Clappy here. So I wasn't performing up to par on thin aiming Invincible, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I can, you know, get out some more content to you guys in a more timely fashion. I'm just learning to really spread myself out and become a multifaceted YouTube channel. Just throw up something that'll be of value to people to watch at a whim. And I just didn't want to complain like this in the game and while tracking. But yeah, my arm was actually starting to stick to this Skypad. It wasn't doing that on the black one, but I'm thinking I either just need to lotion up or get a sleeve. But I wasn't performing as good as I would like to, even if it's just one take. So stay tuned for these final numbers or the high score I'm going to be putting up soon. And this is my first review. It has been a pleasure to do this for you guys and get this out to you. So this is Clappy out once more. See you guys later. To show higher scores, I'm still on the road to 100K on grid shot for stuff like that. Hopefully this helped. I haven't even done that recently. And until then, next time it's Clappy out. Peace. You guys have been great.